YouTubers, and welcome to yet another episode of the Ruffleberry Pancake Channel. This is Jesse Hill's Airsoft Counter, and today we're going to be coming back to you from a long hiatus. Finally got in a new product today with our friend and future employee on the Ruffleberry Pancake Channel. He got some really cool stuff, so let's get right into it. Today we are talking about this new little number from eBic.com. Now the cool thing about this is it is the immediate thing that I noticed when I was looking at this was the just the shape of it. And the weight, it's very well constructed. It's got a nice breathable pattern on the inside. It's got a nice heft to it. And the adjustable straps are not actually just straps. They're not, lame paracord or some kind of item that can fray over time. It's actually a coated wire in polymer. So it's definitely sturdy. This is going to hold up to a lot of gameplay. I very much doubt that there's a lot of things you can do to really tear this up other than deliberately, dragging yourself through the mud and the dirt and giving this thing some serious damage. Now, of course, we have an admin pouch on here that's built in, but it also can come off. So we have a lot of customization. As you can tell, there's some all gear that hasn't been put on properly. We got M4 pouches, and this can also be good for AK as well, I assume. We got a pistol mag, a little map or tactical admin pouch, a little radio pouch, another pistol mag on either side, and this is all removable, by the way. We got a couple of pouches over here for maybe grenades, a Thunderbeat, or smaller magazines. And we have a radio pouch on the very back here. And plenty of MOLLE compatibility. The best part about it is back here is where you're going to find the adjustment straps. I'll just open that really quick, show you guys just briefly what this is all about. And that is that coated wire on the inside. Really strong stuff. You won't have to really worry about that. Now, really nice setup. Nice heft to it. Very strong, very durable, and highly customizable. If you don't like any of these pouches, you can have them removed and put on your own stuff if you do prefer that. Of course, this is that Urban Viper look, and I'm going to bring in the owner of it, my friend Caleb here, the guy who owned the pink G36 on the previous episode we did. He's going to tell us a little bit more about it, how he bought it, where he bought it, and what price he got for it.
You might want to move the camera up just a little bit, so we don't have last videos, probably. So, I was actually browsing through e-bike, and I've been looking for a new vest for a while. I've been looking for something good to use. I really enjoy e-bike. I won the contest, as you know, the last video we did on the pink G36. I've been browsing e-bike for about 2 months. I've been waiting on, I was looking at some Condor vests for about $60, a couple different ones that have been on sale. But I heard about this new pattern, I believe it's called the Scorpion pattern, and this is the Urban edition. These are $32 on e-bike right now. We'll put the price in the thing below, maybe something.
Yeah, I'll be sure to do that.
And as you can see, as Jesse explained, it's got 5 M4 mag pouches, 2 pistol mags, an admin pouch, and a medic pouch. I think I might have explained this one, and the radio pouch. And it's actually pretty easy to put on, pretty, good, easy throw on, load out if you're going to switch to something to run in. I haven't actually got to test this yet, but I'm looking forward to it.
How does it feel? I know you wore it around today in your day-to-day operations.
The moment I got out of the box, I put this thing on. I'm not gonna lie.
Does it have a nice heft to it? Does it displace really well, like weight?
Yeah, it's when you loosen it up, though. I think I can loosen it, but the way it tightens is pretty interesting. It has a metal cord.
Yeah, that polymer wire cord.
Polymer wire, and you have to loop it through different things. But for feel-wise, it's really comfortable, especially, obviously not with the tank top, but with regular BDUs or maybe just a light breather t-shirt, depending on where you play, depending on if you're doing big events or not. It's a good vest, and I'm glad I bought it. Very happy. We'll probably look into some other colors as well.
Absolutely. All right. Go ahead and do a turnaround for us with your arms out a little bit. Show us what you're capable of. All right, and as you see on the sides, it definitely can be loosened up quite a bit. For guys that have a bigger, because it only goes up to about the solar plexus, here, I'll show you. Because of how it's formatted, and he can remove all that stuff, but the pouch is going to stop like right about an inch under your solar plexus. And so naturally, you're not going to have to worry if you have a big old gut, because it's still going to hold up here where all the weight's supposed to be on your shoulders and on your chest. And you're not going to have to worry about, a full body vest like the ones I've shown before, where you have to worry about it wrapping around your gut. So you bigger guys can still get this, and even if these straps need to be adjusted a little more, you can add on. There are holes and loops in there to where you can extend it with a little paracord or a little bit of ingenuity, and you won't compromise the the physical capabilities of the vest.
The biggest aspect of this I see is like you said, it doesn't cover. I mean, it covers right up to the gut. Bending over isn't going to be a big problem. Like with belts, I know you run a belt on some of your loadouts. This is perfect for me because I don't like running a belt.
Yeah.
It jiggles around. We tried using the grenade belt. That did not work out very well for me. I ended up carrying the grenades with the launcher, and it just didn't work out. This is something I can throw on, run it, and take off if I want to get lightweight. You know.
Yeah. And the best part about this is like, again, like there's nothing worse than having a belt rack you with something and just making you not feel good. So, and that's happened to me. I had my dump pouch in front of me. I was running my grenade launcher, and that pouch gets to moving when you're moving. And there's nothing worse than about 2 pounds of cast aluminum smacking you in the groin, especially when you're not wearing a cup. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. But this does displace a lot of weight. The straps up here, a lot of people would say for a 32R vest, you would worry that these would be poorly anchored. These are really well anchored, and there's a wire metal cord going through the binding here. You are not going to have to worry about this failing on you physically. Do you think so? Like,
no. The only thing this really is missing is a pull strap.
Yeah.
For medic games, you know.
Yeah.
I decided to go. There was a $50 one that was a little bit better loadout, but it came with less pouches actually. This comes with 5, and the other $50 one was.
And
3 pouches or so?
Yeah, and I think that the thing about this design is these are actually supposed to be up here. You can not only tuck your dead rag like a lot of people do, but because of the wire strap is, some plate carriers that are mostly belly and chest will actually be using this to drag somebody, grabbing both sides. So that's a fun little tip for you, by the way.
There we go then.
But yeah, naturally it's supposed to be about like right there. So that is actually what's supposed to be, and you can of course adjust these. These are Velcro to one point because they're stuck, but if it was fully adjusted, you wouldn't have to worry about that. And the cool thing is, you could possibly even throw on a nice little hydration pouch on there, no problem. And there's a surprising amount of MOLLE on here, and all these pouches, if you don't want them, they're just extra pouches for you, and they're all removable.
Throw
completely.
on some more M4 mags, you know?
Exactly. Everything you see here is completely customizable, which is a huge plus for a lot of players. Well, guys, we want to thank you for stopping by the Jesse Hill Airsoft Corner. Go ahead and make your goodbyes.
Bye, YouTube.
Well, guys, we do want to thank you for stopping by. Remember, when you are playing Airsoft, to wear full seal face protection. Remember, when you are playing, to be playing in a sanctioned area. And make sure that when you are carrying Airsoft guns, to keep them way out of view in the case and your guns completely unloaded. Remember, play safe, have a good time. Thanks for stopping by.